Hello, Clearwater third graders. It is time for another science lesson with Mr. Trowski. Now, with Mrs. Breyer, you have been doing weather and you have been doing some observations over the last week, checking out the weather each day to see what is happening outside around us. And as you can see on the screen, I've got weather defined as the condition of the air around us. Now, when you think about that, it can change daily. It can even change by the hour in Indiana. Well, actually, anywhere. I mean, think about that. Sometimes we have rain in the morning, and in the afternoon it ends up sunny. Other times we might have a thunderstorm at night, and the next day it might be very pretty. We could have fog that clears out. The weather can change on a minute by minute, hour by hour basis all of the time. Now, obviously, some examples of this are rain and snow, wind, the heat and cold, hail, clouds, thunderstorms, blizzards, tornadoes, and even hurricanes, which I'm sure if you're paying attention to the news now, you would see that we've got some hurricanes going on down near the Gulf of Mexico and Louisiana. So it's something kind of interesting that you might want to keep track of. Now, we also have the idea of climate. Now, climate is defined as the average or typical weather conditions in a region of the world. Now, when we're thinking about climate, basically the idea is think about our four seasons and think about what a typical Indiana summer might be or a typical Indiana winter might be. In these different climate regions around the world, we are going to have typical weather. A desert is typically going to be very dry. A tropical area, like this lovely beach, that is going to typically be warm even in the wintertime. We are looking for the typical weather that takes place over long periods of time. We're talking not just days or even weeks, we're talking several months at a time. Typically, these are going to be associated with the four seasons, obviously, of winter, spring, summer, and autumn. Those periods of time are typically going to affect that climate, and how the weather behaves over those long stretches gives us what the climate will be for a particular region or area of the world.